Welcome, welcome to CBS Mornings on this Valentine's Day Monday. I'm Tony DeCopel.
I'm Vladimir Duthiers.
And I'm Michelle Miller.
Gayle King is off. We're going to catch up with Nate Burleson in just a moment. But right now, here's today's eye-opener, Your World in 90 seconds.
Burrow trying to keep it going, gets spun down and incomplete.
And guess who? It was Aaron Donald. And he's saying, right there is where I want my ring.
Super Bowl 56 did not disappoint, going right down to the wire. We're live from L.A. with all the big plays.
We are in Ukraine as the Biden administration prepares to remove all U.S. personnel from the capital.
They could launch a military action essentially at any time.
A bridge blocked by anti-vaccine protesters in Canada is finally cleared. Why there could be more trouble ahead.
Our freedoms are being stripped away.
Hollywood mourning the loss of a legendary director and producer, Ivan Reitman, known for comedies such as Ghostbusters and Animal House.
I'm a zit. Get it?
Speed skater Erin Jackson becomes the first black woman to win a speed skating medal, bringing home the gold.
Back-to-back aces on the PGA Tour.
You will never see anything else like this.
Just 24 hours apart.
Come on, everybody, get on down.
It's the first time ever the Super Bowl halftime show lit up the stage with hip-hop heavyweights.
And I still got love for the streets.
It's the DRE.
Not to mention some controversy from Eminem.
Oh, baby! Yes, baby! Number 10 won the game for everybody!
Celebration kicking into high gear.
The party is on as the Rams got their Hollywood ending we were all hoping for.
This morning's eye-opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
Welcome to CBS Mornings. Not the designated driver, I don't think. In case you all were distracted at home by Super Bowl Sunday, a friendly reminder that today is Valentine's Day. You might want to pick up some flowers. Don't get a gift card. You can do better than that. We're going to have full coverage of last night's big game, and Nate will join us in just a moment with his unique insight. We will also be talking to Rams players Andrew Whitworth and Von Miller. Both have powerful stories to tell, and we will, of course, unpack the incredible halftime show as well.
Plus, according to pop songs, love is strange. Love is a battlefield, and all you need is love. So for Valentine's Day, we are asking, what is love? It's an age-old question, but you don't need old age to answer it.
So love is like when you really like somebody. Yeah. And sometimes if you really like them, you kiss.
You kiss?
Yeah.
He ain't wrong. He's not wrong. Just a small sample there of the wisdom Jamie Wax encountered from a group of second graders.
I love that. A lot of love in the air, though, this morning for Rams fans in Los Angeles. They are celebrating the city's first NFL champion since 1984. Back when the Raiders won Super Bowl 18, and I was but a child. This time, the Rams whooped it up in their home stadium with thousands of their fans after beating Cincinnati 23-20. The last time the Rams won the Super Bowl 22 years ago, they were based in St. Louis. Nate Burleson spent most of Super Bowl week in Los Angeles, right in the middle of the action, and he joins us this morning from SoFi Stadium, site of Super Bowl 56. Nate, the Joe Burrow magic ran out, 4th and 1, fourth quarter, and your friend and former teammate Matthew Stafford is now a Super Bowl champion. We're going to ask the players, did they sleep? Did you sleep?
I got about 2.5 hours, but I had to show up and show out for everybody at home, and that's perfectly fine. Tony, we talked about this last week, how exciting this game was going to be, and it did not let me down. Hollywood's best writers couldn't have scripted a better ending to this game. I mean, it had everything. Huge plays from the biggest stars, late-game heroics, and, of course, tears of joy from some of the NFL's newest champions.
It was a storybook ending to a Hollywood thriller as the Super Bowl MVP Cooper Kupp grabbed the game-winning touchdown, capping off the LA Rams' come-from-behind win in Sunday's Super Bowl. From the start, the showdown in Tinseltown was all about star power.
Finally, it is time
with a rousing opening from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Stafford going to the end zone.
Explosive plays from the game's best players.
West Coast makes some noise.
And an epic halftime performance headlined for the first time by hip-hop royalty.
Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg with a show-stopping performance by Mary J. Blige.
When I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay stub.
LA's Prince of Hip Hop, Kendrick Lamar, and Anderson .Paak drumming for Eminem during a performance of his Oscar-winning hit, Lose Yourself.
Play action, finding room, going deep, and it's caught by Higgins.
Cincinnati opened with a third-quarter touchdown and took control of the game. Then, late in the fourth quarter, Stafford marched down the field and linked up with Cooper Kupp to take the lead.
Burrow trying to keep it going, gets spun down.
But it was the all-time great Aaron Donald, the future Hall of Famer on LA's defensive line, that sealed the game with a 4th-and-1 sack, gesturing to securing his ring and delivering a championship to the City of Angels.
I'm just so happy. I wanted this so bad. I dreamed this, man. I dreamed this, and it's like, it's surreal. Look at this.
It was an emotional ending for so many players, including 13-year veteran Matt Stafford, who entered this season without a single playoff win and ended it in a bath of confetti, playing with his daughters, finally a Super Bowl champion.
That game today's the story of our season. You know, it's up and down, it's tough, and we're a freaking tough team. Showed up late and got it done. I'm excited.
Matthew Stafford wasn't the only longtime veteran to win his first Super Bowl. My guy, Rams offensive lineman Andrew Whitworth, Big Whit, got his ring after 16 years in the NFL. At 40 years old, he is the oldest active player in the league and still doing it at a high level. And he joins us right now. Big Whit, how are you doing? Congratulations, man.
I tell you what, man, it's awfully special. A lot of people, a lot of people to thank. It's you know how it is. It's the whole organization. There's so many people that go into this. It's just an unbelievable feeling.
Big Whit, I got to ask, how did you celebrate? I mean, have you even went to sleep yet?
I have not. We went to a little after event with all the family and friends, and you know, I spent some time with Matthew and Cooper and just some of the guys, just fellowshipping and reminiscing, and man, it's awfully special. I'll tell you what, it makes it a lot of fun when there's so many guys that you want to win it for, and to see all those guys enjoying it just makes it extra special.
You mentioned family. We're looking at images of you with your kids. How does it feel to share that moment with those that are so close to you?
I'll tell you what, it's really special, Nate. I mean, you know, I look back to 2018 when we lost the Super Bowl. I had a moment where my wife was holding one of my middle son, Michael, and he's bawling, crying, and I flexed up my muscles up at him and told him to stop crying because we don't cry. We just handle situations and move on. And then tonight, to win it, I remember looking up at him in the stands and flexing the same way at him and telling him, now you can have tears of joy.
Big Whit, if it wasn't for the salt and pepper in your beard, I couldn't tell how old you are. I mean, you're dominant on the field, and you still look good. But at 40 years old, I have to ask, what's next? Are you retiring? You coming back to football?
I don't know yet. You know, I mean, it's one of those things that we'll sit back after the season ends now, and these next couple of weeks, those decisions will be made, and you know, I'll reflect on what's important for me and the family, and obviously sit down with Sean McVay and just talk about, you know, what we think the next chapter is. We'll sit back and kind of see what's next for both of us, and see where it goes from there.
Walter Payton, Man of the Year, and now Super Bowl champion. Nobody more deserving than you, my brother. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
The Los Angeles Rams are world champs. It's one thing to wake up as a football player. It's another thing to wake up the next day as the champion in the NFL. They're the best team, and they can look in the mirror and say so. And speaking of the best team, I want to toss it back to my crew back in New York.
Hey.
We appreciate that.
Really happy for the hometown guys, but I have to say, that was a tough one to watch. Joe Burrow just
why don't they run 4th and 1? That'll be the question.
Yeah,
That's old school football.
We don't need to second guess this morning.
Thank you so much, Nate. Well, turning now to the growing crisis over Ukraine. Our David Martin reports that some Russian troops have moved out of assembly areas near the border with Ukraine, but are not yet in attack positions. U.S. officials believe they could invade within days. President Biden and Ukraine's President Zelensky spoke yesterday and agreed to pursue both diplomacy and deterrence. Weijia Jiang is at the White House. Weijia, good morning.
Good morning to you, Michelle, and good morning to everybody. On that phone call, Ukrainian President Zelensky invited President Biden to Ukraine, saying it would be a powerful signal and could help contribute to de-escalation. Now, that call followed Mr. Biden's conversation with Russian leader Vladimir Putin over the weekend, which failed to yield a breakthrough. While the White House stresses that a diplomatic path remains open, officials also say that an invasion could happen at any moment. Sources tell CBS News the Biden administration is preparing to withdraw all U.S. personnel from Kyiv within the next 12 to 36 hours. On Face the Nation, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan warned that the Russians could be devising a plan that includes framing Ukraine for starting a war.
We also are watching very carefully for the possibility that there is a pretext or a false flag operation to kick off the Russian action, in which Russian intelligence services conduct some kind of attack on Russian proxy forces in eastern Ukraine or on Russian citizens, and then blame it on the Ukrainians.
NATO allies are also trying to hammer out a diplomatic solution. Today, the German chancellor heads to Ukraine before going to Moscow tomorrow. Vlad.
The entire world holding their breath. Weijia Jiang for us at the White House. Weijia, thank you. The outcome of these talks could determine if President Putin decides to invade. Ukrainian forces are doing exercises of their own right now, but they would be vastly outgunned if Russia were to attack. Holly Williams is in Kyiv for us. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. This is the U.S. Embassy here in Kyiv, from where all American personnel will be withdrawn in the next 48 hours, according to our sources. Meanwhile, Ukraine's government continues to urge calm, and life goes on here pretty much as normal. But make no mistake, people are worried.
A farmer's market on Kyiv's John McCain Street. The late senator is loved in this country, in part because he pushed America to send weapons to Ukraine. A Russian invasion could cause up to 100,000 civilian casualties, according to U.S. officials. These are the people in the firing line.
We just live in the moment, and that's all.
Alina Kumbachsia is a fitness instructor who says nearly 8 years of Russian aggression has made Ukrainians immune to panic.
We don't know what will be because this is not our decisions, and we don't want war.
Ukraine is now close to being encircled by Russian forces. And there's fear these intimidating military drills are a prelude to the Russians moving in. It's thought an invasion could start with airstrikes. Kyiv's subway system also serves as the Ukrainian capital's biggest bomb shelter.
The government of Kyiv says it has an evacuation plan, as well as preparations for maintaining electricity, heating and communications in case of an attack.
Back on John McCain Street, Konstantin Belotserkivsky told us he already has an emergency bag packed in case he has to run from a Russian attack.
The worst thing is you feel helpless, you know, so it's just a matter of is it happen or not, and that's it. The only thing you can do is wait.
Ukraine's demanding an urgent meeting with Russia in the next 48 hours, but says Moscow's ignored its request to explain why it's massed roughly 100,000 troops on Ukraine's border. Tony.
Holly Williams in Ukraine for us. Holly, thank you very much. The busiest border crossing between the U.S. and Canada is open once again after Canadian police moved out trucks and protesters who had blocked the Ambassador Bridge between Detroit and Windsor, Ontario. That protest part of a larger protest against COVID restrictions. Our Chris Van Cleve is there at the border. Chris, good morning.
This morning, the Ambassador Bridge is back open to traffic and trade
after police broke the Canadian border blockade Sunday, arresting dozens of demonstrators and towing vehicles, ending a week of protest over the country's pandemic restrictions. Sunday's police sweep came after a court-issued deadline to clear the road Friday night. Was there a safety concern yesterday? Because it sort of felt like you had a 24-hour staring contest with the protesters.
I certainly wouldn't call it a staring contest, but it was communication and dialogue between the police and the protesters involved.
Sarah Grove says she's been protesting against COVID-19 mandates for a year.
We felt that no matter what we do, these mandates are not going to end. And that's what this is about.
I'm tired of a lockdown too.
Ralph Paul Frack voiced his frustration at the protesters.
I love the protest, but I think it's gotten too long to the point where a lot of people are losing their job.
The Ambassador Bridge is back open, traffic moving in both directions. That is welcome news for the auto business. They faced shutdowns in several states and a financial impact estimated around $850 million. Analysts tell us it could take the supply chain months to catch back up. Michelle?
All right, Chris, thank you very much. At the Winter Olympics, Team USA has 2 new gold medalists this morning. One of them, Erin Jackson, won gold in the 500-meter speed skating event, the first American to do so in nearly 30 years. Meanwhile, Russia's gold medal favorite in women's figure skating has been cleared to compete after failing a drug test in December. Jamie Yukas has more from Beijing.
15-year-old Kamila Valieva continued to practice over the weekend, occasionally in tears, as she awaited to learn if she can skate in the ladies' singles competition beginning Tuesday. Today, the Court of Arbitration for Sport announced it based its decision to allow Valieva to compete on the fact she's a minor and subject to protected status, and also because the results of her drug test were received so late. Stephanie Apstein is covering skating for Sports Illustrated and says another Olympics is being tarnished by Russian doping.
Yeah, this is what happens when the initial punishment is so light. It doesn't actually really dissuade anyone from doing what they were doing to begin with.
The doping controversy overshadowed a successful couple of days for Team USA. Kaylee Humphreys took gold in the new monobob event. The former inline skater became the first black woman to medal in her sport.
Jackson's spot on the team was initially in jeopardy after she slipped during Olympic trials. But teammate and 5-time world champion Brittany Bowe gave up her spot to guarantee Jackson a place on the team. How cool is that? And as luck would have it, Bowe got to compete anyway after the U.S. was given an extra spot in the 500. Michelle?
I love everything about that story, Jamie. Here's to Brittany and Erin, 2 amazing athletes. Jamie Yukas in Beijing, thank you so much. Coming up, David Begnaud follows up on his big story from last week, the case of Vincent Simmons. What could happen in court today after he has served 44 years for a crime he says he did not commit. But first, it is
7:18.
7:18, thank you very much. Time to check your local weather.
Good Monday morning and happy Valentine's Day. Today promises to be a cold one, so on your way out the door, just bundle up, grab the winter gear, as temperatures will be in the teens by 8 a.m. and wind chills will be in the teens all day long. 19 degrees here, 8 a.m. We're tracking plenty of sunshine. By noon, we're at 27 degrees. And during the height of the afternoon, the best we'll do is 29. Remember, it'll remain chilly all day long.
Who's ready? Oh, we're in. Hit it! Paws up! Yay!
Remember, a good spy never quits. That sounds so cool. This is gonna be fun.
How you feeling tonight?
This year, make good on your resolution to join a community that knows no bounds. Gather with more friends, experiencing places unknown. And become part of a family that knows the best adventures are the ones we share. Embrace each day, knowing that no matter where you go, it'll be one you never forget.
Shop and buy online with Jeep eShop, where right now, get 0% financing for 72 months on select 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee models.
Unstoppables.
Ahead, a possible Russian invasion of Ukraine is not just a foreign policy challenge for President Biden. It also carries political risks. Our new chief election and campaign correspondent, maybe you've heard of him, Robert Costa, is in our Progressive Green Room. We will speak to him in just a bit about Ukraine and other big challenges facing the president. We'll also tell him where the cafeteria is. Hello, Robert. Thank you. This is CBS Mornings.
Your home for adventure. Your home for romance. Your home for big savings.
Hey, Mom, have you seen my... Ew.
Because when you bundle home and auto with Progressive, your home is a savings paradise. Bundles Progressive. Your home for savings.
Is now a good time for a flare-up?
Enough, Crohn's.
For adults with moderate to severe Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, Stelara can provide relief and is the first approved medication to reduce inflammation on and below the surface of the intestine in UC.
You getting on that flight?
Back off, UC.
Stelara may increase your risk of infection, some serious, and cancer. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, new skin growths, have had cancer, or if you need a vaccine. PRAS, a rare potentially fatal brain condition, may be possible. Some serious allergic reactions and lung inflammation can occur.
Lasting remission can start with Stelara. Janssen can help you explore cost support options.
Now's the time for cleaner indoor air with an air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer. You've known us for carpet cleaning, but we've been cleaning air ducts for over 20 years. We do things the right way, cleaning your entire system. So if you need an air duct cleaning, call 1-800-STEAMER today.
Imagine a visibly healthier pet in 28 days. Purina One. Natural ingredients in powerful combinations. For radiant coats, sparkling eyes. Purina One. One visibly healthy pet. Try these Purina One True Instinct formulas for dogs.
YouTube TV is a reinvented way to watch TV. No wires, no box.
I'm worried what that much power might do to me.
Okay. YouTube TV has real-time highlights to catch up on the game if you miss anything.
I actually like missing things. My team's awful.
Well, it also has personalized recommendations, so no more scrolling endlessly.
But scrolling endlessly lets me reject things.
Yeah, but...
Reject.
All right, that's enough. Look, you should try YouTube TV for free. It's everything live TV should be.
Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Where does your almond milk come from?
Almond Breeze starts here with our almond trees in our Blue Diamond Orchard in California. My parents' job is to look after them.
And it's my job to test the product.
The best almonds make the best almond milk. Blue Diamond Almond Breeze.
It's never been more important to check your heart from home. With Cardio Mobile, the personal EKG device, you can check it from home using your smartphone.
I use Cardio Mobile every day, sometimes twice a day.
Every morning I check, make sure I'm in good shape, and it makes me feel pretty good about my heart condition.
It's a complete game changer. I mean, you might as well be in a doctor's office.
There's a way that I can communicate with patients now in a way I never could before. They have their own EKG in their pocket.
With Cardio Mobile, the FDA-cleared personal EKG device, you can take a medical-grade EKG in just 30 seconds from anywhere. Cardio Mobile is proven to detect atrial fibrillation, one of the leading causes of stroke, and it can also detect normal heart rhythm, bradycardia, and tachycardia.
Having Cardio Mobile, it's a peace of mind for me.
Because you can't see your cardiologist every day, but you can see your Cardio Mobile every day.
It's never been more important to check your heart at home. Get Cardio Mobile for just $79 at cardiomobile.com. Also available on Amazon.
You're watching CBS Mornings on CBS.
Pre-order now and get up to $200 Samsung credit and a free storage upgrade.
We have more children graduating. We have a balanced budget. That's something that was unheard of when I arrived.
Lessons learned and the challenges ahead. A CBS 3 exclusive interview with Natasha Brown and Dr. William Haidt. Watch today at 4 on CBS 3.
I'm Jim Donovan. Watching a live stream of CBS 3 Eyewitness News on Pluto TV is easy. Open the Pluto app, search CBS News Philly, and click away. Wherever, whenever, CBS News Philly.
I'm John Burke. My job is to teach people how to peel juicy, delicious peels.
This is John Burke. He spends all day at work trying to show people how mandarins work.
Do people need my services?
John Burke is nervous. He knows he has no purpose. In fact, his whole career can be summed up in 6 words. You peel them, you eat them, you peel them, you eat them, you...
As it turns out, it's actually pretty simple. Any questions?
Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News this morning.
It's 7:27. Good morning, everybody. I'm Janelle Burrell. Police are investigating after a man was found stabbed to death outside of a Wawa in South Philadelphia. That victim was discovered earlier this morning in a car parked outside of the Wawa store on Columbus Boulevard. Police are hoping to gather more clues as they work to get through surveillance video. Shifting to our forecast, it is a brisk start to this Valentine's Day Monday, Larissa.
Yes, it is. Good morning to you, Janelle. We're tracking chilly conditions on this Monday, and if you're heading out the door, you will certainly need to bundle up. This is the current wind chills. Single digits along the I-95 corridor, feeling even colder than that out towards the Poconos, where it currently feels like it's 10 below. 2 below is the feeling in Allentown, and the temperatures really are going to struggle today. We stay in the upper 20s this afternoon, Chandler.
Yeah, very chilly day, and we're following some slippery spots on the roadway, so utilize that extra caution. We're in Upper Marion following an accident on 422 eastbound. This is right before Trooper Road. That left shoulder is blocked. The delays pour back to Oaks. Also delays on 95 southbound. Janelle, back to you.
All right, thank you, Chandler. Our next update is at 7:55 ahead on CBS Mornings. The political stakes of the Russia-Ukraine crisis. I'm Janelle Burrell. Have a great morning.
Got it. Yeah.
Hello?
Can you bring it down?
A much-needed change of scenery. Just an Amtrak away.
If your child has a learning disability, getting the right education plan can be a challenge. That's why I started A Day in Our Shoes, to connect parents with the right tools and give your child the bright future they deserve. Get started today at adayinourshoes.com.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
If you were to read the story of your life, would it move you? Would it be filled with color? And make you hungry for more? Work on the next chapter in Key West.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
CBS 3 celebrates Black History.
Back now at 7:30 on CBS Mornings. As tensions grow over a potential Russian invasion of Ukraine, fresh CBS News polling finds that just under half of Americans think that President Biden's approach to the crisis is about right. And when it comes to events here at home, only a third believe things are going well right now. That compares with 26% last month. So what's the political impact of all of this? Who better to break it all down than our new CBS News chief election and campaign correspondent, Robert Costa. Robert, thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Great.
So glad to have you.
Thank you so much.
We should dive right into it because those polling numbers are not good for President Biden. He's got trouble at home, but meanwhile, he's dealing with a potential international crisis. What are the stakes here for him?
The stakes are very high for President Biden, but also for the party in power, the Democratic Party. I spoke to several Democratic senators and House members over the weekend to ask how they see it, because they have to face voters this fall. And for now, they feel pretty good because they believe President Biden does not want to actually be interventionist and sending U.S. troops to fight on the ground. For now, it's about sending arms, maybe sending troops over to Europe, working on energy issues, but not having an all-out U.S. intervention.
Ukraine is taking a lot of the political attention in this country, and meanwhile, you've got probably 2/3 of Americans disagreeing with the direction of the country and giving the president poor marks on the way things are going here. How does he handle Ukraine without losing sight of problems at home?
He's facing scrutiny from voters and his political opponents on all fronts. But talking to Republicans, they're not going to run against President Biden only on foreign policy. Talking to House Republicans in particular, they want to focus more on inflation, but they also know that there's still some variables out there. How does this really play out on policy? What does Putin actually do? And you have other issues like social issues. Abortion could come to the fore later this year with the Supreme Court decision, in addition to the economy and foreign policy.
I mean, focusing on inflation is an interesting thing, a challenge for the president in its own right, because there's limited tools in the president's tool chest for dealing with inflation. He doesn't control the Fed, so what can he do?
Well, we'll see what the Federal Reserve does in the coming months. Do they raise interest rates at all? And that's something both parties are prepared for a little bit of a different economic climate.
So go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say President Trump is still trying to exercise maximum control over the party, but you had some breaking of ranks here. Both Mitch McConnell and former Vice President Mike Pence have stood out and stood apart. How do you think this is going to move for you? Do you think they're going to get any traction with voters?
We're going to have to watch these early primary races to see if President Trump's political capital is still there. I'd pay attention to the Alabama Republican Senate primary. An establishment favorite, Katie Britt, is running against Mo Brooks, who was endorsed by Trump. If Katie Britt can pull off a win against a Trump-endorsed candidate in a red state, that may say that President Trump's endorsement doesn't mean everything, though it still means a lot to Republican voters.
So let's talk to Democrats. When it comes to the direction of the country, 33% of the country, only 33% think things are going well. So what can President Biden do? Still a lot of time, but time is drawing near before the midterms.
I asked some Democratic senators and House members about this. They want the president to be out there, and he is, to sell what they did on infrastructure, over $1 trillion in spending. And they feel like too few people are talking about the American Rescue Plan from back in March of 2021, $1.9 trillion. For the Democrats, if they can't get voting rights done at this point, though something may be done on the Electoral Count Act, some kind of reform, they want to sell the spending they've already passed.
Is that a problem generally with Democrats? I know that President Obama has even called Democrats out for not bragging about things that they're winning on.
Certainly that's a view inside of the Biden White House. Talking to some of my sources there, they want Democrats on Capitol Hill to champion what Biden has done, not just complain about what hasn't been accomplished.
Hindsight's 20/20 because Obama was criticized for not doing the exact same thing. So we thank you so much for joining us, Robert Costa, and welcome to.
It's a real honor to be here.
I know.
I couldn't be more excited to be with all of you.
Yeah, I was going to tell you where the cafeteria is in the Washington Bureau. Actually, there is no cafeteria. You have to go off-site, which is fine.
That's
a lot of good restaurants in the area.
Go meet a source at a coffee shop.
Yeah, we're good people here. Robert Costa, again, thank you. And ahead we look at what could be a major development in the case of Vincent Simmons, who says he was wrongfully convicted of a horrific crime back in the 1970s. It's a story we first brought you last week, and a reminder, you can always get the morning's news by subscribing to our CBS Mornings On The Go podcast. Hear today's top stories in less than 20 minutes. We'll be right back.
My daughter has type 2 diabetes, and lately I've seen this change in her.
Once weekly Trulicity is proven to help lower A1C. It lowers blood sugar from the first dose, and you could lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Ask your doctor about once-weekly Trulicity.
Welcome to the lifestyles of the smart and savvy. Today, the Coopers are a cost-conscious couple. But back in the day, not not so much. Now saving is more their style, which is why they chose Consumer Cellular. They get the same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Imagine talk, text, and data starting at $20 a month. And award-winning customer service. Switch to Consumer Cellular today and start saving.
No one thinks about their hearing until you start losing it. And then you think about it a lot. This doesn't help. And the whole process of getting them, there's a royal pain in the ear. If only there was a better way. This is Eargo. Yes, right here. Incredible, right? What's more, you get all the support you need, all from here. Sitting right here.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol coats and soothes your stomach for fast relief. And get the same fast relief in a delightful chew with Pepto-Bismol Chews.
Welcome to Allstate. Here, safe driving saves more than just your cargo. Safe driving saves you 40% with DriveWise. Click or call for a quote today.
Nicorette knows quitting smoking is freaking hard. You get advice like, try hypnosis. Or quit cold turkey. Kidding me? Instead, start small with Nicorette, which can lead to something big. Start stopping with Nicorette.
I've made progress with my mental health. So when I started having unintentional body movements called tardive dyskinesia, I ignored them. But when the twitching and jerking in my face and hands affected my day-to-day, I finally had to say, it's not okay. It was time to talk to my doctor about Austedo. She said Austedo helps reduce TD movements in adults, while I continue with most of my mental health medications.
Austedo can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, behaviors, feelings, or have suicidal thoughts. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness. Don't take Austedo if you have liver problems, are taking Rezapine, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo may cause irregular or fast heartbeat, restlessness, movements mimicking Parkinson's disease, fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking, and sweating.
Talk to your doctor about Austedo. It's time to treat TD. TD is not okay. Visit askforaustedo.com.
Someone's getting evicted.
Whoa. Oh, my God. Mommy's going to need a Chardonnay.
Find out who on a new Celebrity Big Brother tonight on CBS.
This week,
somebody just quit in the control room.
Colbert's back with John Oliver and Secretary Pete Buttigieg. New this week on CBS.
Posigen is celebrating our 10th anniversary with our biggest sale ever. A 10-kilowatt solar system and a package of energy efficiency upgrades for just $10 a month for the first 10 months.
10, 10, 10. Happy anniversary, Posigen. Happy savings to our customers, right? How do we deliver savings? Solar, energy efficiency, no money down. That's what saving with Posigen is all about. $10 for up to a 10K system for your first 10 months. Give Posigen a call today.
We have a major follow-up this morning to a story our David Begnaud reported last week. It's about the case of Vincent Simmons, who was convicted of attempted aggravated rape in Louisiana back in 1977. You may remember David spoke to his alleged victims, who were 14 years old at the time and are in their 50s now. They maintain he is guilty, but he says he's innocent. And he's been fighting to clear his name for decades. This afternoon, Simmons will find out whether he's entitled to a new trial. New evidence discovered by CBS News could play a role in the case. David Begnaud is our lead national correspondent, and he is outside the courthouse in Marksville, Louisiana. David, good morning.
Vlad, good morning to you. Listen, Vincent Simmons has tried at least 16 times to get a new trial, and he may be on the verge of doing just that today. There are bits of information that were never heard by the jury, which Vincent has been trying for the last 30 years to get a new judge to hear and say, you know what, the jury should have heard that. You didn't get a fair trial, so I'm going to grant you a fair trial. Among that evidence is the following. When the twins, who were 14 at the time, were examined by a doctor, there was no conclusion of sexual assault that was found by the doctor. Also, one of the twins that was 14 that said she was raped was found to be a virgin after she claims that she was raped. Also, when the girls first went to speak with the sheriff and the sheriff said, tell me what happened and tell me who did this to you, they couldn't identify their attacker. In fact, they told the sheriff that he's a black man, and the sheriff said, well, tell me more. And they said, well, all black people look alike. And then they went on to say all N-words look alike. That testimony, which many experts believe could have been damning at trial, was never heard by the jury and was never known to the defense, according to one of the defense attorneys who is still alive. Speaking of defense attorneys, I spoke with Vincent Simmons' defense attorney, Justin Bonus, and I asked him, what is Vincent's state of mind this morning?
He's happy and thankful and praying, but he doesn't know what's going to happen. The fact that he's not angry, that's the thing about Vincent, is if I was Vincent, I'd be angry. He's not angry. He forgives them because he knows vengeance isn't his.
The twin sisters, Karen and Sharon Sanders, will be in the courtroom today. This is the first time since the 1977 trial that they have actually gone to a court hearing for Simmons. They insist they are victims and that Simmons is guilty.
And so, David, what do you expect will happen today?
Look, Vlad, according to our reporting and our sources, we expect there is a strong likelihood that Judge Bill Bennett is going to declare a new trial. And if he does that, we can report this morning that it is likely that the District Attorney, Charlie Riddle, will stand before the judge and the court and announce that he is not going to retry Vincent Simmons. Number one, our reporting is the DA believes he could lose the case. And also, he believes that if he were to retry Simmons, he couldn't get more than 40 or so years in prison. So he believes, essentially, it's okay for him to walk out. After 44 years, Vincent Simmons is set to turn 70 on Thursday.
We will be watching. David Begnaud, thank you as always, my friend.
Turning 70, imagine that. A lot of years behind bars. All right, up next, Vlad will change chairs and he'll have the stories we'll be talking about today. But first, it is 7:42. Time to check your local weather.
We kick off Valentine's Day, and it's going to be a cold one out there. Temperatures later this afternoon only top out near 30 degrees. When you factor in a wind, it's going to feel like we're in the teens during the height of the afternoon, so you will need to bundle up. A cold and blustery day. We are calling it cuddle weather, so make sure to stay warm out there. The good news about today is that today's the coldest day of the week. We'll anticipate a nice warm up as the week progresses.
Honestly, I thought I was getting my floors clean. Then I learned my mop could be loaded with bacteria. That means I gotta clean my mop too? Oh, so I got a Swiffer WetJet to get a cleaner clean. I stick on a fresh pad, boom, it's ready to go. The spray breaks down dirt, and the pad absorbs it deep inside, unlike my mop that can spread it around. And WetJet's even safe on wood. All this, bye-bye. It's so simple. I get a cleaner clean every day.
Try WetJet with a money-back guarantee.
Clamp it, grab it, almond, shake it, shake it, shake it, and collect it. Sort it, chop it, smooth it, blend it, almond milk it. That's what it is. Silk almond milk, milk of the land.
Why hide your skin if Dupixent has your moderate to severe eczema or atopic dermatitis under control?
Hide my skin? Not me.
By hitting eczema where it counts, Dupixent helps heal your skin from within, keeping you one step ahead of eczema.
Hide my skin? Not me.
And that means long-lasting, clearer skin and fast itch relief for adults. With Dupixent, you can show more skin with less eczema.
Hide my skin? Not me.
Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. When you help heal your skin from within, you can change how your skin looks and feels. And that's the kind of change you notice. Talk to your eczema specialist about Dupixent, a breakthrough eczema treatment.
Some people say, if you want to see America, see it on the 4th of July. But America is just as beautiful on the 4th of January or February. Stripped of its leaves, but not drained of its color. No one experiences a true American winter the same way. But those with the confidence and capability in the all-new 2022 Grand Wagoneer will remember the adventure as long as they live.
Your shipping manager left to find themselves, leaving you lost. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
To Beth for telling us about Peptiva and nighttime probiotics.
To Beth.
Welcome, ladies. You know, the best thing about Peptiva is that I can digest food like a kid again.
No, the best thing is that I get to sleep like a kid again.
Digestion.
Ladies, with Peptiva, you get both.
Peptiva is the first doctor-formulated probiotic that works at night with key ingredients backed by 7 clinical studies. And right now, you can get a complimentary sample by texting GUT to 321321. Peptiva works while you sleep to soothe indigestion, cramping, bloating, even constipation, while promoting digestive health. And it has time-released melatonin to help you get the best sleep of your life.
Okay, girls, what do we have next week?
Tacos.
Wings chili.
Peptiva is flying off the shelves at GNC, but you can only get your complimentary sample by texting GUT to 321321. Text now, and we'll include a box of Peptiva digestive enzymes to help your body digest meals and avoid occasional gas and discomfort absolutely free. That's GUT to 321321.
Being a mom is tough. Being one in the pandemic can make you just... Mom's Going Primal on CBS Mornings, coming up.
All right. Time now for what to watch on this hangover Monday after the Super Bowl. I think a lot of people are sideways on their couch, Vlad. Just one eye open.
Not us.
What do you got for
Not us. We are here, and we've got a special Super Bowl edition of What to Watch. All things outside of the big game. Of course, it was an exciting day on and off the field for Rams wide receiver Van Jefferson. There he is, sprinting out of the stadium, skipping the celebration after his wife Samaria went into labor during the game. Wow. I know, isn't this great? Jefferson later posted a photo on social media with his second child. He said, I got 3 prizes today, my wife, my son, and the Super Bowl.
He will never forget it, but I have to ask, couldn't they have timed that a little bit?
Well, she was like, I'm going to the game. I'm going to go to the game, and I want to see this game. And, you know, Mother Nature, the stork, doesn't wait.
I wonder if she got something from the concession stand and triggered it.
I love how he grabbed his daughter Bella's hand and just they booked it out of there.
I love it.
And what a special day. I mean, you win a Super Bowl and you welcome a new child.
That's the cherry, the icing, and the whipped cream.
Everything on top. In another win for the Rams safety, Taylor Rapp proposed to his longtime girlfriend after the team's victory. There he is getting down on one knee. It's the day before Valentine's Day. What do you think she said?
Yeah.
Tony hesitates.
Well, no, I mean, I was going to say, if you're going to do a public proposal like that, you better have a little bit of a wink-wink so that you know what the answer is.
You better hope.
Otherwise, it's not a proposal.
Is that what you did?
It's an imposition. No, very private.
So Rapp got a ring, and he gave a ring, the Super Bowl ring, and he gave a ring.
You're so cool.
I try. It's my writers. They make me cool. Let's get to the best part for many of us, the commercials, right? The commercials at halftime game, but the commercials, companies spent big bucks to get your attention. The average 30-second ad costs more than $6 million. You can build a bionic man for that. Does anybody get that? Does anybody get that?
Oh, I do. Steve Austin, yes.
Does the $6 million include the checks they're cutting to all these like high-profile celebrity
I know.
So that's an interesting question. There are a couple of high-profile celebrities that participate in some of these ads. There were a few that stood out, like this bouncing QR code. Remember this from the cryptocurrency company Coinbase. So scanning the code could get you some free Bitcoin. The unique commercial worked so well, guys, it crashed the company's website.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many of them were cats just pawing?
Pretty funny. Another crypto company took a slightly different approach. Watch this.
I call it the wheel.
I don't think so. What does it do?
It rolls.
Yeah, so does a bagel, okay? A bagel you can eat. One of the worst ideas I've ever heard.
So that's Larry David, of course, turning down great idea after great idea through history. This is an ad for the cryptocurrency exchange FTX. Commercial ends on a screen saying, don't be like Larry, don't miss out on crypto. Pretty good. pretty good, right? I mean, like...
I still don't understand crypto.
It was good. It was a good one.
He was telling Edison the phone doesn't work, ripped up the Constitution.
You don't have to get crypto to like the commercial.
Yeah, no, I do like the commercial. But, like, when you buy a stock in a company, like, the stock is based in some way on the company, but crypto is based on what? I don't even know.
So you're a Larry.
I have no idea. No, I bought a little teeny bit, and then I realized it's just gambling for me. I don't know what is making it go up or down.
If it's doing this,
completely confused.
It's all
going up.
So I got out. I'm done.
All right, let's end with a very big announcement. This is a big announcement out of Washington. The entertainer for this year's White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Cool. Drum roll, please.
Yes, it will be Trevor Noah.
All right.
Yeah, host of The Daily Show.
Wow.
I know, it's a pretty big deal.
That is a big deal.
First of all, we haven't had one. There hasn't been one in a couple of years, right? Correspondent Dinner is set this year for April 30th. Of course, Trevor Noah will also be the MC at the 64th Annual Grammys on April 3rd, right here on CBS.
He's on a roll. Maybe I should ask for my Grammy and the Correspondence Dinner ticket.
I was going to say, you have a Grammy?
Right
you want a
now.
Grammy? What did you want a Grammy seat. You want a seat to the Grammys.
I do.
You don't want a Grammy statuette.
Trevor Noah is very funny. He's also sometimes not very safe. He could be a little dangerous at that White House Correspondents' meeting. There's a tradition of some pretty on-the-nose jokes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
We are. It's
been a while. We need to get together with our friends across the D.C. landscape.
Yes,
we do. We do. Coming up, more on the celebration for Rams fans in Los Angeles, plus the bigger meaning of last night's halftime show celebrating hip-hop. Stay with us.
This morning's What to Watch is sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places. Toyota, let's go places.
Okay, everyone. Our mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Ensure complete balanced nutrition with 27 vitamins and minerals, and Ensure Complete with 30 grams of protein.
Go with Simparica Trio. It's triple protection made simple. Simparica Trio is the first and only monthly chewable that covers heartworm disease, ticks and fleas, round and hookworms. Dogs get triple protection in just one Simparica Trio. This drug class has been associated with neurologic adverse reactions, including seizures. Used with caution in dogs with a history of these disorders. Protect him with all your heart. Simparica Trio.
New Vicks Convenience Pack.
DayQuil Severe for you, and Daily Vicks Super C for me.
Vicks Super C is a daily supplement with vitamin C and B vitamins to help energize and replenish. DayQuil Severe is the max-strength daytime coughing power through your day medicine. New from Vicks.
This is a keepsake frame. This is actually a photo from my wedding. I'm Adam Weiss, founder and CEO of Keepsake. If you're anything like me, you've probably got 7,000 photos on your phone, and sometimes the moments that really matter most end up getting lost. That's why I made Keepsake, the mobile app that makes it easy to have your photos printed, framed, and shipped to your doorstep. So if you've got a special photo on your phone, install the free Keepsake app. We would love a chance to frame it for you.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Home is dancing because no one's watching. Home is a reason to disturb the peace. Home is laughter. At Stanley Steamer, we love homes, and we know that a clean home is a healthy home. We're ready when you are.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6 truly sees you, not a blurry face. And for things you don't want to see, it removes them instantly with Magic Eraser. On our most advanced and inclusive smartphone camera yet, Live Translate speaks your language and hers. It's the phone that understands we're all different. Google Pixel 6. For all you are.
Don't miss the UEFA Champions League on CBS and stream every match live on Paramount+.
I purchased a historic home that's over 150 years old. One of the biggest things old houses don't have is closet storage and organization. And in a modern life, you really need to store a lot of things. Working with California Closets was the only way to get exactly what I needed. It really makes my life better. I finally have my dream home, and I couldn't be more thrilled about it.
All this week, CBS 3 celebrates 50 years of fun at Penn State. We're bringing you the stories and special moments behind the nation's largest student fundraiser. Don't miss an exclusive interview with Sue Paterno. Plus, how an opportunity to give back turned into a movement known by 3 words: for the kids. And on Friday, join CBS 3 anchor and Thon alum Jessica Cartalia live from Penn State as the big event kicks off. CBS 3 celebrates 50 years of Thon. All this week.
Hey, this supply chain thing, it's the real deal. And it's definitely impacted the auto industry, but it doesn't have to impact us. I have some cars for you. The cars you want, and the cars that J.D. Power says are some of the best made. A brand new Jeep Compass, Wranglers, Gladiators, Ram trucks, Grand Cherokees that have 3 rows of seating, and an all-new Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer. So pick out a car I have, or let's order you one. A perfect car at the right price. That's why I've always been your dealer. You just didn't know it.
Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jim Donovan. 3 men remain in critical condition following a head-on crash in northeast Philadelphia. Happened Saturday night at Bloomfield Avenue and Veree Road in Bustleton. Police say speed was a factor in the crash. A 4th person suffered a broken ankle. Let's send it right over to Larissa Abreu for the Eyewitness weather forecast.
Hey there, Jim. Right now we are tracking relatively quiet conditions. If you're heading out the door, the only thing to worry about is the cold. Temperatures outside are quite chilly, and when you factor in the wind, it feels even colder. Single-digit feeling. Trenton out towards Philly. 11 is the current temperature in Allentown, and it is going to be cold all day, but today is the coldest day of the week. There is a nice warming trend that starts tomorrow, Tuesday. On Tuesday, we'll be in the 40s, but by Thursday, Chandler, we're in the 60s.
We will take it. Thank you, Larissa. Some slick spots out there due to the ice as you're traveling the roadways, but a ton of crashes this morning. We're on the Vine westbound. As you approach the Schuylkill Expressway, a 3-vehicle crash partially blocking the roadway. Delays pouring back to 95. 95 northbound also jammed for a disabled vehicle right by Girard. That is a lane restriction. Jim?
Thank you, Chandler. Our next update is at 8:25. Coming up on CBS Mornings, Rams linebacker Von Miller talks about his team's Super Bowl win. I'm Jim Donovan. Make it a great day.
Problems with your foundation, basement, or crawl space can severely affect your home. Call BQ Basements and Concrete today for a free inspection.
Get your neighborhood weather.
The heaviest is going to be along the coast.
Wherever, whenever. On CBS News Philly.
This is now that nor'easter.
On the free CBS News app and Pluto TV.
In New York City, there's always something new to discover. Come be a part of it. Plan your next vacation at ilovenewyork.com.
We see cases every day where families are hurt or killed by fires. Too often, the fire occurred because a smoke detector failed or a landlord cut corners. If you or someone you love was burned or hurt in a fire, call for a free case evaluation. Morgan & Morgan.
Want to know a secret? I don't have any tan lines.
Mom, please tell me it's because you use natural glow and not a nude beach situation.
Create your own sunshine with flawless, natural-looking color. Jergens.
Time and temperature sponsored by Wilmington University. Experience the WilMU difference.
Welcome back to CBS Mornings. I'm Tony DeCopel. Coming up in this hour, it wasn't just a halftime show at the Super Bowl. It was history in the making. Nate tells us about this year's all hip-hop performances.
I'm Vladimir Dutit. On this Valentine's Day, we're asking, what does love mean? We talked to some young experts who are wise beyond their years.
And I'm Michelle Miller. Team USA's Olympic curling team calls themselves the Rejects, but they're anything but. Jamie Yuccas has their inspiring story.
All right, but first, here's today's eye-opener at 8.
Got it. Touchdown.
The Los Angeles Rams are Super Bowl champions after a thrilling comeback win over the Cincinnati Bengals.
I wanted this so bad. I dreamed this, man. I dreamed this, and it's like, it's surreal. Look at this.
As Russian troops surround Ukraine on 3 sides, U.S. officials say they could invade within days.
The government of Kyiv says it has an evacuation plan, as well as preparations for maintaining electricity, heating, and communications in case of an attack.
Breaking overnight, the busiest U.S.-Canada border crossing reopens after nearly a week. Police clear an anti-vaccine protest.
The Ambassador Bridge is back open, traffic moving in both directions. That is welcome news for the auto business. They faced shutdowns in several states.
Officials say Russian figure skater Kamila Valieva will be allowed to compete again in Beijing, despite failing a pre-game drug test.
On roller skates and then inline skates, and I just feel happy when I'm skating, and I love going fast.
And, oh, yeah, the Olympics were also on. A lot of sports to watch yesterday.
As soon as you finish watching the Super Bowl, flip to the Olympics. We'll stay on the same channel.
Yeah, they teased it quite a bit.
Welcome back to CBS Mornings. Los Angeles has a lot to celebrate this morning, and it is not just the LA Rams beating Cincinnati 23-20 in the Super Bowl 56.